welcome back, man. We back with another one. Don't waste your time, your potential, your value of your life, man. Don't waste your time, your potential, your value of your life. Stay focused, keep grinding, man. Never quit, never give up. Keep going, keep trying, man. Stay focused. Keep going, keep trying, stay focused, man. Do what you gotta do to be successful. Put the work in. Keep showing up consistently. Show up every day, man. Like I said, it's about being strategic with your plan, having a plan that works out. You feel me? Doing the data, doing the research. You feel me? All the things that really matter. Rerouting, man. Sometimes adapting to life, adapting to changes is important too. You know, gotta be able to adapt to your changes, man. Adapt to the life, adapt to the lifestyle. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's still early. It's still early. I'm out. So if I look tired. It is early. So excuse me for that. That's why I ain't got the camera all the way on me. Yep, man. But you gotta stay focused, man. Don't waste your time, your potential, your value of your life. Keep grinding, man. Stay on the right track. Do what you supposed to do. Put the work in, man. Put the work in. Mel, what's up, man? Shout out to the person who joined. Yeah, though, man. But you gotta stay focused. You gotta keep grinding. Stay on the right track. Do what you need to do in order to be successful. Yo, what's up, y'all, man? What's up? What's up? Shout out Hail Ma. What's up? What's up? How you feeling? Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Make sure you hit that sub and that like button, man. Smash that sub and that like button for me. Don't waste your time, your potential, your value of your life. What's up, man? Shout out to the viewers joining, man. Make sure you hit that sub and that like button, man. Smash that sub and that like button for me. Don't waste your time, your potential, your value of your life. Stay focused, stay positive, man. Do what you need to do in order to be successful in life. You feel me? Never quit, never give up. Keep going, man. Stay focused. Stay on the right track, man. Do the right things. Discipline yourself. Make sure you consistent in life. And keep going, man. Keep going. Keep striving to be great, you know? Keep striving to be great, man. Stay focused. Stay on the right track. Do what you need to do to be successful, you know? It's all about putting the work in and showing up for yourself every day. You know, you gotta keep putting the work in and showing up for yourself. If you wanna be successful, man, gotta be able to read, and by read I mean just basically like scout out and do data and information on, where you trying to be in life, like research, any type of, analyzing in your field, in your purpose in life, to be successful. That's what it's about at the end of the day, man. You analyzing where you trying to be in life, and taking certain steps that's gonna help you be successful. Like you have to stay focused, man, and focus on yourself and your life. You gotta block out, like I always say, gotta block out temptation. You gotta block out distractions. You gotta block out things that ain't really helping you in life, and things that's slowing you down. That's not getting you to where you trying to be or where you need to be in life. So it's important. It's important to stay focused on to stay on the right track, man, and do what you need to do, man. Do what you need to do, and keep going. It's about showing up every day for yourself, um, and practice, practicing every day, practicing all the time. And to keep going. Like I said, perseverance, man. You gotta have perseverance, persevere through everything that you're going through outside of your purpose, outside of your dreams and goals. You feel me? All of that stuff. Shout out Zias. What's up, Zias? How you feeling? Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate the love and support, for real. Any new viewers joining, man, make sure you hit that sub and that like button for me, man. Make sure you smash that sub and that like button. I appreciate all the love and support. Man, I'm good. I can't call it. You know, another another day of grinding, man. Another day of grinding. Another day of consistency. You feel me? Putting the work in, showing up. That's all it's about. Putting the work in and showing up. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for tuning in and showing love. For real. Appreciate you, man. Wish you peace, positivity, and growth in life. But yeah, though, man, that's what it's about at the end of the day. It's about showing up for yourself. Practice make perfect. You feel me? Practicing every day, trying to analyze, trying to do research. On what's meant for you. What's meant for your life. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, when I'm talking to everybody, it's like I'm telling everybody to focus on you and your life. What helps you out of life, what gets you further. Not paying attention to what nobody else doing. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, not paying attention to what nobody else doing, and excuse me. Keep your head up, bro. Nah, facts, man. We all got dreams and goals, that we want to attract in life, that we want to come towards us. And we have to, you feel me, like we got to show up every day in order to achieve them. We got to show up every day and put the work in, and we got to be managing our time right and doing what we need to do with our time so we can be successful at what we trying to be successful at. But like I say, as long as you focused on, your life, you focused on what you need to do. And I always use the analogy on, when you driving, you got to look at your GPS. You can't be worried about what somebody else got going on in their car, or the car next to yours, you feel me, or the car behind you. You got to focus on where you trying to go in life. Facts. You always you fall just to get back up, man. You fall, you mess up just to keep going in life, man. It's about the lessons. As long as you able to really look at L's as lessons, losses as lessons. Every time you fall, you just gotta keep getting back up. It's just like a roller coaster going up and down. You feel me? That's how it be in life. You got ups, you got downs, but you gotta continue to keep going. You feel me? You gotta continue to keep striving to keep building, building your character, building your consistency, building your discipline, um, showing up even when you don't feel like showing up, putting in the work even when you don't feel like putting in the work, because that's what really matters. It's all about that, man. Putting in that work, showing up consistently, um, and disciplining yourself to do it every day, and telling yourself, no to certain things, like things that's not helping you be successful, helping you be great, helping you evolve as a person. Then you gotta let it go. You gotta let a lot of things go that's not helping you grow in life. You feel me? And it can go from environments, it can go from people, it can go from anything, people, places, and things. If it's not helping you grow, it's not helping you elevate, it's not helping you evolve, then you have to let it go. You gotta separate yourself from it until, you know, well, in general, because if you trying to keep growing, you don't want to be around nothing that's stagnant and procrastinating, that's not getting you to where you trying to be at the end of the day. Because it can be like that, man, but you just really gotta, like, with um be on point with where you want to be, what you trying to do, have a plan, set that plan up, and you know put it in motion, man. Put it in motion. So, like I said, you got to show up and you got to believe in yourself. Put that energy out there that you believe in yourself. Put that work out there. Work on your character, all of that stuff. And I feel like everything gonna come in place. Everything gonna work out if you actually, showing up every day consistently. If you actually putting in, you feel me, you discipline every day and you putting the work in. Cause it's gonna be a lot of times where you're not gonna feel like doing nothing. But you gotta take your feelings out of it, and you gotta use logic, and you gotta keep showing up and put the work in, cause it's gonna amount to something over time as you grinding and you showing up and you keep going. But in order for that, it gotta be like, all right, I gotta show up even when I don't feel like it. I gotta put the work in even when I don't feel like it. And it's that simple. I can't make no excuses. I can't give up, just because it's not looking how I want it to look, or I'm not, it's not like, it's my perception. It's my perception in life, how I perceive things, how I look at things, because I can't expect nothing to come so quick and so fast, because I feel like a lot of times we expect things to come when we want it to. But when like, your drive and your dedication shows when something don't go the way you want it to go, but you still tend to show up, you still tend to put the work in. You feel me? That shows how much dedication and drive you have, and it even shows your character. You feel me? How much work you willing to put in, even when you don't see results. When when it's not going your way with life, when life not going your way, it shows a person character when they don't give up. When they keep going against the grain, when they keep going against, when adversity hitting them, and they keep showing up every day. You feel me? They keep showing up, putting the work in, not quitting, not giving up, taking the lessons along with them, keeping it under their belt, and to keep pushing. It's like that shows, you feel me? That's a person traits, they character traits. And man, it's just a separation right there. It's gonna show a separation from a person that can show up every day with adversity and still like persevere through everything they're going through and still attract their dreams and goals, man. Because it's like I said, at the end of the day, everybody going through something, everybody trying to work on something, everybody trying to, you know, be something, they purpose, live through their purpose in life, whatever they love to do, while also fighting everyday things that they gotta go through. And it could be bills, it could be kids, it could be a job, it could be any of that. It could be any of that, but they know, they understand, that they got to plan, they got to show up, they got to put the work, they got to work hard in order to, get the results that they want, and that's fine. But like I say, it's all up to you, man. If you focus on your life and you Alright, can y'all hear me now? I'm talking the whole time. I'm talking the whole time about my thing wasn't even on. Wow. Wow, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. But like I was saying though, if y'all new, man, make sure y'all hit that sub and that like button. Don't waste your time, your potential, your value, or your life. Stay focused. Keep grinding, man. Do what you need to do in order to be successful. Keep showing up for yourself, man. Keep showing up for yourself. You got to be consistent, disciplined. Work on what needs to be worked on, man. And keep going, keep striving. Keep striving to be great, man. Keep striving to be great. But yeah, though, y'all, man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in, everybody that showed love. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub and that like button and post notifications so you can see when I drop. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I wish everybody peace, love, and positivity, y'all. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.